What is going on, guys? It's YZ here, back again with another episode, and today I'm going to be talking about, as you can tell from the title of the video, animes that is worth rewatching, or animes that you can rewatch and they probably never get bored. I don't know about you, but whenever I'm bored, I like to rewatch a good old anime because it's what, eases my mind, and since I already like it, I know I like it again, but sometimes anime can get repetitive, and most of them won't actually fit your type. And when I say they won't fit your type, I mean like, when you watch it once, it's enough, and when you rewatch it, it kind of loses its like pizzazz, and it just doesn't really stick to you as much as it did the first time, And so I thought, I'd help out everyone out there and talk about some anime where you can rewatch them with all your pleasure and not end up getting bored of it. So today, I bring you 3 of them. Let's get started. First up, we're going to be talking about one of the major ones in shonen, which is My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia revolves all around this kid named Izuku Midoriya, or Midoriya Izuku, whatever it is in Japanese or English. I can't never tell between the switch. He is in the realm, I should say. People are able to have special abilities called quirks, alright? It's basically like the superpowers of the anime, right? He doesn't have one. He doesn't have a quirk until he meets his idol, All Might, who was originally quirkless himself until something happens. And so basically the whole plot's out of the story. I'm trying not to give any spoilers in case you haven't seen it, which this should probably be a good time spoiler warning because I actually want to spoil. So if you haven't seen My Hero Academia, go watch it for the first time and we'll talk about it. But anyway, My Hero Academia is really good for this because it stays with that kind of like superhero vibe to it. And once you rewatch it once, man, the hype in the anime is so real for the kid that when you rewatch it, it re-amps you. Like literally the opening, every time I hear it, I just shivers down my spine. Like, it's an amazing. All the openings are seriously amazing to me, except for the first one. It kind of loses pizzazz after a bit. The second one and third one is always good for me. Sorry about that, guys. Light went out, so I had to recharge it. Anyway, back to the episode. My Hero Academia is really good because I forgot where I left off, honestly. I'm pretty sure I was talking about quirks and stuff. Just go watch it. Let's go on to the next one. Re:Zero. Why would you want to watch Re:Zero? Do you want to go through a mental fuck game with yourself? Because you like to be in the mental fuck game with yourself. But that makes absolutely no sense. Didn't say you had to. Whoa. Re:Zero is all about a kid named Natsuki Subaru who gets teleported into another world. It is one of those isekai genres. Isekai. What does that mean? Meaning it's one of those animes where it just takes you from one place, puts you in another world, and now somehow you're OP. Let's put it that way. Most of the time it's generally the same thing, but Re:Zero takes a different turn onto it and makes it into something better that was not intended. The anime came out in 2016 of the winter season, I believe, and it was made a major impact for a lot of people because it kind of skyrocketed the isekai genres to produce many other ones before it, like In Another World, My Smartphone, I think it was like Dog Days, I think it was called, Death March to the World of Rhapsody, something like that. Yeah, a lot of animes came out because of this, because it kind of skyrocketed and made, like I said earlier, and made it way more better for the people to enjoy it. And plus, it's one of those, I'd rather be in a superhero world instead of, my own boring world. Like, for me, if I could fly right now, it'll be considered a god world. So, what I mean is by this guy's going through a mental fuck game is because in the new world, he has latent ability to where if he dies, he kind of, now he calls it this, alright? It's called return by death. So as from that, you can tell that once he dies, he goes back to like a checkpoint in the world, and he kind of starts off there and leads back until he dies again. And basically, the only way to stop this from the checkpoint is if he completes the mission, I would say, and saves on another spot. So if I go make my sandwich, somehow I die, I come back to this place right here. I'm gonna try to do something different to where I can make my sandwich without dying, and the checkpoint will save from there onward. So instead I wouldn't be back here. Understand? I've been rewatching it. It is still amazing from when I first saw it. I personally think it's worth rewatching for the modern people, so if you don't agree with me, alright. The next one. The next one, it's kind of like you wouldn't expect to be able to like rewatching it, but to me, I actually did enjoy it. Now, take in mind, guys, all these animes I'm saying are anime that I think is personally watching. It doesn't actually mean they should be rewatched. This channel is all about my personal opinion and expressing myself, and these are animes I thought will be, well, good for entertainment purposes. And so when I say I like this one for rewatching, it doesn't mean I like it because of the storyline. Well, it doesn't mean I like it because of the action, but because the storyline itself is kind of unique, and I read the manga a lot. And I'm going to be talking about Noragami. Noragami is an anime where a girl named Hiyori ends up dying halfway, and she becomes like a phantom, which is type their ghost in the anime. Now, when she does this, she meets a guy named Yato, who is the Yado god. He's a very minor god that no one really knows about. He takes up minor like chores to be able to become relevant. Because in the world, if a god has no like wishes, he vanishes. So he keeps trying to like maintain himself by doing menial tasks to stay relevant in a way. You understand? Okay. So they have complicated storylines in the background, mainly regarding Yato's past, which kind of keeps the story interesting. 2 seasons have already been out, so you know it's kind of like a big deal to some people to make a second season, because most animes never get a second season. So it reaches to the point where it does. I don't know if it'll get a 3rd season though, because I think the ratings were very below for it. I wish the 3rd season there was, because the manga actually was really good, and it was getting to like a really good part to it where I just kind of forgot where I left off, and now I had to reread it, which I don't mind at all. Like I love rewatching the anime because the storyline was perfect, and there was not much action, guys. I wouldn't say this is the most action thriller, mega packed comedy, action packed death gore out there. I like it based on the story itself. So if you're a guy who likes storytelling or anything like that, go ahead and check it out. I personally enjoyed it, and you probably enjoy it as well if you're the type of people who reads books or something like that. That's been this week's episode, guys, of anime should be worth rewatching. I know it's a little short. I know it's ain't much like informational based, but it's what I got for now, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and like the video if you liked what I, talked about. Make sure you comment down below any other video you'd like me to see, and make sure you hit those post notifications, because a lot of my people who are watching my videos are not subscribed, and that's kind of mad, man, because you gotta have the post notifications on so you can see when I'm subscribed. Make sure you subscribe, guys, and I'll go ahead and see you in the next video that I make. So, without watching, see you on the next time. Peace.